Good evening, traders, and welcome to another market recap where we share our results, how we did, and we discuss about new market opportunities and also give a little bit of insight on our STX option trading model. Okay, so if you guys been staying in line with our market videos, we have been fairly consistent in this market, maintaining profitability and also consistency as well. So definitely it's a time to be in the room, but overall we want to make sure that you guys get the transparency if you are deciding to consider my mentorship program moving forward. So today we swung our Lrcx calls here, and we sold them at a nice profit here. If you guys watched my last video, we had these Lrcx call in the winner circle, sold them for around 46% or so. They actually went to around 80% or even close to a double. But we wanted to get out of these ASAP, and Lrcx and semiconductors were very strong. We also took nvda 500 call. We actually called that out right at the open, and you can see that here that we even called it on live Twitter that we like the 500 call, and that's at 9:14 a.m. We got into that and immediately sold at around 100%, which was an awesome play into that overall. Okay, so I'm still holding Microsoft as well. So that is looking a little weaker. It was green before, but we're still holding that. We had a 4600 call as well that we placed to buy at 50 cents. The market didn't look good at that point, so definitely a small loss over there. And our ZS puts, this is what we had on earnings. But overall, we are net positive $6,000, and we continue to see overall success in the channel. I took some additional swings as well. I bought SPX 4580 call for tomorrow. Okay, so we bought the 4590 call. Sorry, my apologies, for tomorrow. I was also, trying to get in the 4580 call, but got a little bit impatient. If I had waited, I would have got that fill at 3, but, we just kind of chased this 4590 call and still got in. Considering the fact that, these snow earnings came out bullish, CRM came out bullish, a lot of things came out bullish. That is a positive for our calls, and they can definitely rebound, okay? Today, we also had here's the numbers that we had. So our first inflection point was 45.78. That didn't really hold, and our bottom inflection point was 45.55 into today as well. So the numbers were very accurate. These are the gatekeeping numbers. Level 2 bullish or level 2 bearish confirms the market trend. We did not see any sort of market trend here because this right here is level 2 at 45.90. That did not come very close, but did not come. If the market had been above that, definitely we wouldn't see as much downside as we did. We've seen that market, like 100% rejected this, popped off here. Some people took some calls, sold in near the WAP, and then we faded right at the open. Okay. Now, one thing I told my team here, and the reason why I took those 4,600 calls was we analyze the market daily premiums, but we also look at the weekly premium. So the great thing about my channel here is that there's an inflection point on the weekly premiums as well. So let me find that information. So when the market hits my weekly inflection point, it becomes very hard for put writers and call sellers to move the market in either direction. So that's where the massive inflection point hit. So exactly when we look back into my channel here, you can see, give me one moment. Okay, perfect. Right. So you can see over here. Wait 1 second. Okay, perfect. So at this point over here, we reach level 1 bullish on the weekly premium. So our weekly premium is basically our range that we have for the entire week. If you guys are in my channel or you're at least catching up with all my calls here, our weekly range was 4,600 and 4,520 here on the downside. So that's a range we've seen, and based on those ranges, we identify spots of chop and so forth. Okay, so there was a breakout around 45.72, but didn't hold to see there, but it didn't definitely move up. So this year, once this happened at 10 o'clock, it was very hard for the market to hold its pace here. And at that point, you could pretty much see at around, if we go back to 10 o'clock here, we started to see some negative volatility. So right around there, 10 o'clock, we reached that inflection point, and they started to sell the weekly premiums, which caused the market to move lower. So that was a massive inflection point. I actually sold my Lrcx and nvda calls because of that reason here. So you can pretty much see that, but I did take the 600 calls in case if there was a rebound, and pretty much you see how much profit we took right away. And we also confirmed that our analysis, as per the market sentiment report that we gave over here, as you can see over here, that there would be an upside bias. So we were exactly pinpoint accurate on our weekly market prediction that we had given thus far. And we're excited to see that SPX actually looks very bullish going forward. We're seeing members do very well, showing their gains off there. But so far, because of snow, earnings are good. That is one bullish catalyst. The next one here has to do with the core PCE coming in tomorrow. The Fed governors yesterday actually hinted that they are likely to drop rates. So I believe that leading into the drop of the rates is bullish, but once the news arrives, it's going to be bearish. That's my analysis. That's what I think about it so far at this present time. So the expectations is that core PCE is going to be coming in at 0.2% here. Okay. Now, if we see core PCE come in line or lower than this, you're going to expect a rally. Possibly SPX is going to hit 4,600 if it maintains that 45.72 mark into tomorrow here. And if that happens, our calls are going to look good. Our swings are going to look beautiful. Okay, so yesterday we swung a lot of things and we took profits. Now we're rolling with that as we move forward. It has been a very profitable week. Well, I should say very, but it has been a profitable week. We've been very consistent throughout. And if you guys look for the right mentor, make sure that you stay consistent and educate you on the ranges and the STX model. I'm here for you. We have a lot of people taking the trials, so definitely take a look at the trials. Link is in the description. See you guys in the chat. I talk about this every morning in the morning column, live on voice, from market open to market close. So thanks for tuning in, guys. See you guys in the next one. And like always, let's get that money.